Hey everyone, I'm Megan and welcome to my channel. So today I am creating a full face of using only Colourpop Cosmetics. So if you want to see how I created this look, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and start out by priming my skin with the All Star Matte and Blur Primer by Colourpop. And this is what the box looks like. It's really cute. It's got like little stars embedded in it, so I really like that. And y'all know I'm all about the mattifying and pore filling. So this is what it looks like. It's kind of a liquid consistency. And let's just go ahead and apply that. It definitely has some tack to it. So after using the gripping primer, I know y'all are probably tired of hearing me say gripping primer. But I'm really into the tacky primers because it really keeps my makeup on for a long time. And this does not have a silicone feel to it, so I definitely appreciate that. So, like it said, it's supposed to mattify and pore fill, so I'm not going to go in with a separate primer. I'm just going to use this one. Now we've got that on, I'm going to hop into their liquid foundation, and I've got 3 shades here, and I'm really not sure which shade I'm going to be. I kind of tried to swatch them and see, but I've got, this is the darkest one I have, medium dark 120, so I'm going to put that on and see. That might be like a little orangey. It might not be too bad. We might mix this one with one of the light ones. And then I've got medium 100. Okay, so I'm gonna mix medium dark and medium 100. And I'm just gonna mix them together on my palette. I'm gonna start out by using my beauty blender, and then if I don't like that, then I'll go in with a brush. Like I said, it is a really liquidy consistency. Well, I like the way it's applied with the sponge, so I'm not gonna go in with a brush. That just applied it like so quickly. And it actually looks really nice. All right, moving right along to concealer. I'm going to, I got one that was fair and one that was light, and the fair was like super light. So I'm going to go in with light 10. That's the darkest one I have. So if I do like this formula, then I will definitely be picking it up in a darker shade. Oh my god. And I don't know if this dries fast or not. So I'm just going to blend out one eye at a time to be on the safe side. Oh yeah, that's like white. Actually, it blended out nicely. It's definitely not full coverage at all. So I may go in and try to build it up a little bit. And the foundation and concealer seem to be working really well together. Okay, now I'm just going to highlight the center of my face. So that blended out really easy. I didn't have any issues. Now I'm going to go back in with this concealer and try to just build up a little bit more coverage right here. And I don't feel like it dried down really fast, so that's good. I hate when concealers dry like as soon as you apply it, and then it's like impossible to work with. So I've got the concealer blended in. I really like this concealer, probably for those days where I don't want a whole lot of coverage. I'm just going for more of a natural look. This would be a really good concealer to use on those days. And the foundation is actually not bad at all. I'm actually really surprised. You know, and Colourpop is an extremely affordable brand. You know, they make everything in-house, so I do like that about Colourpop. Okay, so now for cream contour, I'm going in with the No Filter Stick Foundation, and I've got this in dark 177. So it kind of has a more warm tone to it, even though it says cool, but we're gonna make it work. So I'm just gonna take my Luxie 182 brush and get a little bit of the product and just make a little line. That color is actually gonna work really good. Okay, now I'm going to take my Morphe M449, dip in, get a little bit of the product, and contour. That's actually a really pretty color. It's blending out easily, not having any issues so far. Just going to warm up the edges of my face. Kind of put some dimension in there. So that looks really nice. I really like that a lot to contour with. There is no patchiness, it's not separating, it went over the foundation nicely. So, okay, so there is the nose contour blended out. I think it blended out nicely. So far so good. Now to set everything in place, I'm going in with the No Filter setting powder in the shade Translucent. Okay, now that I have got everything, all of the powder on places where I got the concealer, put the concealer, I'm gonna go in with a powder brush and just set the rest of the face. And this powder is actually pretty smoothing. It's nice, it's not too heavy. So I definitely don't mind it. It's not my favorite right off bat, but I don't mind it. Okay, so now we've got everything set in place. It's not going anywhere. I'm going to jump into my brows. And for brows, I got this little kit. It says Best in Brows. Got this in the shade Light Brown. And so you get like a brow definer, kind of, where it's a little thicker of a pencil. You get these two different ones. So this is like a micro, tiny pencil, and this is more of like the Anastasia Brow Wiz. So I'm going to be going in with this one in the bundle. I'm actually really liking this brow pencil so far. It's really easy to work with. It's not too waxy. It's actually going on really easy. That brow's like almost done that fast. It's crazy. Okay, so there is one brow. I really like this brow pencil a lot. So I'm also going to use this. It comes with a clear brow gel in the little bundle. And I'm just going to set everything in place. And the color is not bad at all. So I'm gonna hop off camera, finish up my other brow, and then we're gonna get on with the eyes. All right, guys, so I just finished up my brows, and oh my gosh, like, I am in love with this. And I misspoke. I thought this was clear brow gel. It's not. This is actually in the shade Light Brown. And I went over, you know, when I filled them in and then set it with this. And I actually really like all of that. So I'm so glad I discovered that, because it's like so much cheaper than Anastasia. So if you are on a budget, I would definitely suggest picking this up. You get two pencils, you get a dip brow, and the colored brow gel. So that is an awesome deal, and I will definitely continue using that. I'm not just doing it for this video. A lot of times products, I use it one time and then I just go back to my regular stuff, but I do find things that I end up incorporating into my daily makeup routine, and that's definitely going to be one of them, because I did my brows the fastest I think I ever have. So now I'm going to start in with my eyes, and I always do this because I always do my base first. So I'm just taking a little bit more of this translucent powder and putting it under my eyes so we can protect what we've already done. And I'm just going to shape up my nose contour again. And let's just go ahead and get on with the eyes. Now I bought several palettes from Colourpop because they're just so affordable, and they have really good formulas. And I got this one. It's Give It To Me Straight. It looks like this. This is what the palette looks like, and it's a very neutral palette, but it's so pretty. So I'm gonna hop in to this shade called Downright. It's a really, really pretty transition shade. It's light, and we're just gonna go in. It actually shows up a little bit darker than it did in the pan, but that's okay. Oops, I got a darker shade. And I also have one of the liquid, it's kind of like the Stila, you know, liquid metal things. I got one from Colourpop, so I'm going to be going in with that all over the lid. Do you see how like that just blended out so effortlessly? Colourpop is an awesome brand. I just don't use their products that often, but I really wanted to do this video so I could discover some of these products, you know. So now I'm going to go into this shade right here. It is called Truth Hurts, with the same brush, and just deepen up the crease a little bit more. That first shade come out a little bit darker. That's okay. That is so pretty. This is definitely like an everyday palette. 30 into BS, which is right here. And I'm just going to deepen up that crease even more. So far, I've not had any issues with patchiness or separating. There is kickback in the pan. That doesn't really bother me, but I just want to let you guys know. As long as the pigmentation's there, I really don't care what it does in the pan. I'm going back in with the big fluffy brush into Downright, and I just want to feather these edges. Now, I'm going to go in to TMI. It's kind of like a pinky mauve-y shade, and I'm going to use this little tiny brush, and I'm just going to put this kind of right here. And just kind of lift the eye a little bit. And then I'm going to slowly bring that into the crease. So that's what we're working with so far. I'm going to go back in with the 230 into BS. And I just want to blend all of that together. Now I'm going to go back into Downright in the bigger fluffy brush and just tap the edges. For the lower lash line, I'm going to go in the same order. I always make crazy faces when I put on my lower lash line. I'm going to go into that TMI shade and just put it right here and just deepen it up a little bit more. Now I want to hop into, there are a lot of pretty shimmers in this palette, but I really want to use this. It is a Supernova shadow, and this is Zoella and Colourpop collab, and it looks like this. And this is in the shade OG. So I'm just going to use the wand and, oh Lord, this ain't working out like I wanted it to. Maybe we can build it up. And then I'm just gonna feather the edges. I'm not gonna go all over the lid. So, that's actually pretty. Just going to kind of feather the edges a little bit. That is actually really pretty. And very easy to achieve. Very simple, but very, very pretty. So I'm gonna hop off camera, finish up my other eye, and I'll be right back. All right guys, so I just finished up my eyes, and I really like this palette. And this little eyeshadow guy right here, like, I'm amazed. Like, it's not creasing, which I did let it dry before I, you know, opened my eyes. But I really, really like it a lot. So now I'm gonna hop in with the mascara from Colourpop. This is the Volumizing Mascara in Black on Black. So I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. And let's see what this mascara is all about. I really hope it's good. I'm very, very picky when it comes to mascaras. Ooh, look at the wand. And this is what the tube looks like. It's really, really cute. It's got like hearts and BFF and stars on it. So let's just see what she's working with. But it's definitely not giving me the length or volume that I'm looking for. I'm sure if you wear false lashes, this would be fine just to coat your lashes to put, you know, color on there, but for someone that does not wear lashes every day, this is really not my favorite. So that's what she's looking like. What do you think? Do you like it? Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with this Colourpop No Filter Sheer Pressed Powder in the shade Medium. And I'm just going to go over everything. That mascara actually did nice on my bottom lashes, but I really don't like it for the top lashes. And I do not like this powder. It's definitely not my favorite, but I wanted to try it out. So now for bronzers, I picked up two, and I got a more cool tone bronzer, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that to contour with. This is in the shade Spectacle. This is what it looks like. So it's a really cool toned bronzer. And I'm just gonna take my Morphe R10, and I'm just going to contour with this. Okay, now I'm going to use the same contour shade, and I'm just going to warm up my nose. I actually really like that to contour my nose. So now to bronze, I got another one, and this is in the shade Wild Card. This is a more warm and darker bronzer. So I'm going to take my JH02, and we're just going to bronze up the face. And this is definitely more warm. Yes, I like this color a lot better. And these are all matte. I really didn't see like a shimmery bronzer. And they all just came in, you know, come in these like individual pans. And you can buy like the thing it goes in for like $1. So there's the bronzer. It's really not bad at all. I actually kind of like it. Now I've got a couple of blushes. I've got this Zoella in Colourpop. This is in the shade Soulmate. And it's a more like peachy, pink like baby doll. Or I've got one of the Supershock Cheek in Between the Sheets. And I think I'm going to go with this since we have like the more mauve tones on our eyes. I think this would match really good. Oh, this is actually a cream blush, so that's even better. I've really been enjoying the cream blushes. So I'm just going to get a little bit out on my brush and... That's pretty. I actually like that. I'm really into the whole cream things right now. That Natasha Denona, that blush palette, it just really got me in the mood to try all different kinds of creams. So I've ordered like cream bronzers, cream highlights. I need to definitely add some more cream eyeshadows. I'm trying to put like a look together so I can do like a full face of creams. I think that would be really fun. Let me know down in the comments if that's something that you guys would want to see from me. Alright, I really like that actually. It's kind of pigmented. I mean, you can build it up. Like when I first went in, it wasn't like bam there and then you have to go in and blend it all out. You could build it up and it's still a very nice color. So I'm actually wanting to top it off with this one and we'll just see how that looks. Whew, that one is pink. So we don't need a lot of that. For highlighter, I've got a few. I've got this Zoella and Colourpop Swipe Right. And this is what it looks like. It's more of like a champagne-y. Well, it's actually, it's got like a pink shift to it. So, and then I also picked up this Crush on You, and this is a highlighter palette. So we'll probably go in with this. So we've got all these different shades in here. So I think I'm gonna go into Class Act and Poker Face, and we'll kind of just mix those together. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my Jeffree Star and Morphe brush, and this is the JS4. And I'm just going to mix Poker Face and Class Act together. Ooh, that is pretty. It's kind of showing my pores. It's not a really smooth formula. It's very blinding. But I feel like if you had texture right here, it would kind of emphasize it because it's emphasizing my pores. This is a cream highlight too, which I did not know. Now, I'm going to highlight the nose. I'm going to use this powder highlight to highlight down the center of my nose. So it's definitely a pink highlight. I'm not crazy about that. I'm going to go back into this one and pick up Drop a Pen and highlight over top of that. Oh, it still looks pink. There is that. So last but certainly not least, we actually got two more products to go over. And for lips is Hey Mr. DJ, I think is the one. It looks like this. That is pretty. And now, last but not least, I have got the setting spray. This is the Altar. This is the All-Star Matte and Blur setting spray. It looks like this. So, I think our mascara is dry, so we won't be having any accidents today. See what she's working with. Woo! Okay, be careful. Okay, so it's not a fine mist, so just know that. It comes out pretty heavy. But I'm gonna let this sink in, and I'll see you guys here in just a second. All right, guys, so this is the completed look. I think it turned out really, really pretty. I really like that setting spray. It really just set my makeup beautifully. I will have to keep you guys posted about the foundation and the concealer. It's not creasing. It's definitely not full coverage, so it's really not my cup of tea. The primer, I will keep you posted on that as well, and I'll try to play with that primer with some of my favorite foundations and kind of see if it, you know, makes it the longevity any better. So I'll keep you updated on all of these products. So I'm going to try to go through the list. I really liked the cream contour. I really like that a lot, actually. I really liked the eyeshadow palette, the liquid eyeshadow. I'm not too crazy about the translucent powder or the pressed powder. I'm not crazy about the mascara. I really loved the brows and the lipstick. So I think that covers everything. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you enjoy me doing these one brand tutorials, leave me your favorite brands down below, and I will be sure to do a full face of that brand. And if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Go ahead and hit that little button It's so easy, and I would love for you to join my little family here on YouTube and go ahead and hit that little post notification bell so you can be notified every single time I upload. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in my next ones. Bye!